Keep it going, my friend. I know it, right? Got to keep that gym stuff going. All right, so it plays a big role. You need to be active. If you can't get up and walk. If you walk a block. Once you start walking a block, then you pick up your speed. You start changing your diet. You need help with your diet? Start Googling, what was it? Diabetic something. I'll find the notes for you guys. I will. But anyway, you can Google a lot of that or just hit your doctor up on a great diet. Stay away from your carbs. Start counting your carbs. It's very important, carbs. The lower the carbs, the better. You can stay away from dairy and breads. Don't eat egg yolks for a while, just the whites. And there's alternatives to all of this now, and it's so easy. You can buy all this stuff like at the good food at a Publix, at a grocery store, an Aldo, whatever. It's easier now to eat healthy than it ever has been. There's really no excuses, except for one fact. People say that they have found that it is very expensive. It can be. Now, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. A dietitian. Yes, Shelly. You can make sure you go to your doctor. Ask them for a dietitian. They'll get you right on track right away, and you actually can get this reversed. You work really hard. Some, depending on where you're at, you may not be, but you have more of a hope to reverse your diabetes. Do you have green hair or something? I do. Mortis, you just chimed in. And do we need to explain to him, everybody? Somebody explain to him why my hair is green. I'll keep going. or if my mod is still here, you can explain it. So here's the note here that I wrote. So increasing insulin sensitivity is a multi-pronged approach. Okay, so most notably influenced by improving so your circadian rhythm, see, there's so much involved in that, but whatever. Circadian rhythm and reducing stress, eating lower glycemic carbs, reducing animal fats, and increasing activity. So I don't eat any red meat. So that has helped me my whole career, period. And I eat little meat. I'll eat turkey or chicken, and I love my fish. So, guys, I mean, those are Q points right there. Let's see what else. I got a couple more things on diabetes. Then we're going to go into something about organic foods. Okay, so I wanted to put this all together because it kind of goes hand in hand. Okay, so here's some hidden environmental factors on the diabetes life. Okay. Also, don't be mad. I am playing Dark Souls with Sword and... Okay, love you, bye. I thought this was your day off. You lied to me. Somebody of God does not lie. I hope I just made you feel guilty. See? You could have helped me not have my hair green. Mortis is teasing me. Uh-oh. That what I do on my day off. Oh, okay. I thought you said it's Sunday and it's church and it's family day. That's what you told me. Aw, I still love you, Huck. All right, carry on. Unless you want to fix my green hair right now, that would be great. I was with my wife all morning. Okay, well, that's another good thing. You don't need to explain to us. I understand. I'm just giving you shit. Go play with swords. Tell them I said hello. Okay, so... hidden environmental factors, guys. Green hair is in. I can fix it. How can you fix it? Can you fix it on your end while I'm talking? Yet. Yell after my... Okay, you do that. Okay, love you, kiddo. Bye. Bye! Okay, so the American Diabetes Association... let's see, cites an excess weight and lack of exercise as significant risk factors in the development of type 2 diabetes, while recent studies also point out to impacts from toxic air. Where do y'all live? Think about where you live. So I don't mean to throw this at you, but I don't care if we just chew some gum and our breath is fresh, right? Or we do mouthwash and our breath is fresh. Think about putting a mask on and just breathing that toxic air all the time. That's not good for you. I don't care what anyone says. It's not. That'll make you sicker. Whew. Okay, so Glasgow is bad. Is it? I know out in California is bad too. I mean, there are certain, all cities, high cities with the pollution and stuff. Oh my God, very, very bad. So yeah, think about that. So while recent studies also point to impacts of toxic air, chemicals, and mercury exposure, research published in 2018 in Environmental Science and Pollution Research, a correlation between exposure of those phthalates found in plastics and the incidence of new onset type 1 diabetes in children, suggesting that the loss of beta cells from the phthalate exposure leads to a compromised insulin response. So guys, this is what that means. Let me tell you, I know that's hard to understand there, but let me just, in our terms, what it means is, you know, the plastics, plastic plates, plastic cups, plastic. You buy shit, foods, frozen in plastic, you throw it in the microwave, you heat it up, boom, that shit will kill you. So, here's the thing. So, whenever I buy something and it happens to be in a plastic, I take it out and I put it in glass and I'll heat it up. Or Teflon, I have no Teflon pans. I do not have a Teflon pan in this house. Probably in the last 15, 20 years, I got rid of them because they're bad. They're toxic. They create so much problems in our body. That Teflon, oh my gosh, it's nasty. We can sit here and talk about a lot of things, but these are things that contribute to the onset of the graduation of diabetes. So it's not just a small little thing. It's kind of like one thing will trigger one thing and it'll be like, oh shit, this is really active. It's kind of like you got a sliver in your hand. And then every time you brush up against it and you snag it, it keeps getting deeper. It hurts and hurts and hurts. It swells. Well, that's kind of like when you activate one little thing and then it attracts something else and then it starts getting bigger and then all of a sudden you have a huge problem, right? And it's hard to find out which is which. Virus and stress triggered Shelley's. So stress is probably almost, it's up there. I need to do the status on this. Is like stress is like almost one of the biggest killers in our life. Now, for 2 years, I think I was stressed out for 2 years. And, oh my God. So, in my biography that I've been writing for 30 years, whatever, you'll find out what exactly, this is incredible why I'm even alive today. And what happened, what stress did to me. And I think if people followed me throughout my whole years of careers up until this day right now, probably wouldn't notice what I went through because I am just programmed that way as an entertainer that I can turn it on. How are you guys? You guys good? And all of a sudden, if once this camera's off, I'd probably be on the floor rolling with a gut ache or something. You know, I'm just saying whatever I had going on. You know, and so it's scary. It really is scary. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to listen to our body's messages. That's been a tagline of mine with my coaching clients the last 10 years. I help educate people to listen to their body's messages is my famous tagline. And that means from everything of what our body's doing, from a little ache, for the change in our urine, to the change in our breath smell, to what we're eating, what we're thinking, foggy minds. So health. If you don't have your health, you don't have wealth. Period. Period done amen. So, all right, let's continue. You were 26, Shelly? How are you feeling now? Are you doing everything good now? Got to join your program. It's ready to launch here by the end of the year, I promise. It's so cool. You'll love it. It's a coaching program. I can't remember the title totally, only because I've changed it like 3 times. It's it's called New Year, New You. Trigger your mindset is everything, or something like that. Yeah, New Year, New You mindset, something like that. But anyway, you'll see it. Had a stroke in July. Oh, Shelly. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I am. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad that you have turned things around. I hope you're feeling better. You turned your life and health around. That's so cool. Thanks for sharing. I know it's not easy. So listen to this. So medication backlash for the whole diabetic field. Okay. Here's the notes, and this is from a university published about diabetes care. So listen up. It said, improving gut flora is vital in improving most health conditions, including type 2. Microbes in the gut that have become toxic for a multitude of reasons create an inflammatory response. This type of assault, repeated over time increases the risk of fatty liver and compromised cells. So, conditions linked to a decrease in insulin sensitivity. Whoa, right? So, they published this, and it says the side effects of certain medications like statins and others, other cholesterol-lowering drugs, has been debated for decades. And the research published in the Diabetic Metabolism Research Mag concludes that statins can more than double the risk of type 2 diabetes, especially for people taking them for 2 years or longer. So be very careful. I had a friend that took some and gone. I don't know what happened, but we tried to do some research, and I just thought, it's half these drugs, my God. It is very serious. Mortis! You were diagnosed with fatty liver earlier this year. Part of the reason I had to make a diet change. Whoa. Whoa. So, you're a nurse too, Shelly? Oh, hi. That's great. I didn't know. That's so cool. Sounds like gastropro. Yeah, it could be. Let's see. Mortis, you were diagnosed with fatty liver earlier this year. That's your first. Thank God you changed your diet, dude, because you can reverse that and change that like instantly. The first thing that I feel people should do is, if you drink alcohol, quit. Quit your alcohol. Quit freaking alcohol, like bam. And then you quit your breads and your dairy, and you start walking. And you're going to see a huge increase in clarity and after a day, a week, 2 weeks, a month. My God. I mean, your body, you're going to feel so much. Mortis cut out a lot of sodium. I don't drink alcohol much at all, twice a year maybe. Good for you. And when I do, it's not much. I've never been drunk. Well, I can't say that for me. I've been drunk. Anyway, Lord have mercy. Okay, so now we're going to go and talk about sugar. Sugar and sleep. I've never been a candy bar eater much. Now, my favorite candy bar is Butterfingers, so if I ever wanted a candy bar, I grab Butterfingers. They're just my favorite. I don't know why. When I was a kid, I used to like the Baby Ruths. I don't even know if they still make them, but Baby Ruth candy bars. Yeah, those were good. Anyway, so we're going to talk about sleep and sugar. So important. Okay, so sleep Sleep, sleep, sleep. Sleep foundation.